ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Max Fried gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
Swing and a liner. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. high in the air out to center field. Duvall is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. This is in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Lance McCullers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So here is Ehire Adrianza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ehire Adrianza.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0. And it's fouled away. Freeman leads off first with one away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So now into the box is Austin Riley. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCormick able to track it down for the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Back now from Truist Park. Second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Two and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Misses, ball two. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The next 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The catcher, Travis Darno.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis Darno. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Brantley. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Darno at second with 2 down. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Chopped toward the second baseman. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now at the plate, Chas McCormick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fried has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting in, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
1 out now in the Houston third, and up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance McCullers. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. From the stretch. Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Astros leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Max Fried.
The pitcher, Max Fried.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit softly on the ground to third. Knee high, he barehands it. Wow.
The right fielder, A-Ray Adrianza.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ehire Adrianza. Now here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
This is to right field and deep for Freeman. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His 3rd home run of this series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. So 1-1. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Here's Michael Brantley. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Next up, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Two and two.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Houston. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box, Adam Duvall struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 8.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario, flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. And the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. The 2-2 gets him looking, strike 3. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate now is Kyle Tucker. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Martin Maldonado.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And he pops it up. Swanson over to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning. Astros leave one. They still trail 1-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Brantley's after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box now, Max Fried. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. And you You can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swanson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Again, another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. To first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Framber Valdez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. Two out here and a runner at second. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count. Popped him up.
Maldonado moving to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 2 and the Astros nothing. Now to the plate, here is Jose Altuve to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Freeman trying to get there. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So next to hit is Michael Brantley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Next, here is Alex Bregman. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Count 1-2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now here it comes. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Tucker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Maldonado corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next to stand in is Eddie Rosario for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Adrianza is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Next up is Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Popped up. Freeman in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Now into the box, Kyle Tucker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on the way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Riley is there, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So stepping in is Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now here it comes. Dansby Swanson is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1. Two and 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Striding in is Max Fried. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 0-1 on its way. And he popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
To the plate now, Ehire Adrianza standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fried leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie
Freeman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here's the 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Chas McCormick. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here now the 2-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now here's the pitch. sliders. Strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 4.
Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now the pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. high fly ball out to straightaway center. McCormick is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Up next, Adam Duvall, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering.
Ball, that pitch down.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Here's the 3-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Tucker waits on it. And that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, here is Jose Altuve. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to bat will be Michael Brantley. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-0 to Brantley.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Duvall is there. One away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-2, here it comes. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Braves have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Max Fried is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.